Hello, everybody. My name is Jonathan Wyrock, and I'm the founder and CEO of Capture Tech. We're all experiencing a whole bunch of different environmental crises at this time, from climate change to the degradation of our agricultural soils, the depletion of our waterways, and the loss of biodiversity throughout our world. This impacts all of us, none more so than here in Michigan, where we have over 11,000 lakes, more than any other state in the country. Over 50% are moderately impacted by nutrient excess, and over 25% are either eutrophic or hypereutrophic and likely to have algal blooms that so impact our human and environmental health. We are addressing this through the use of biochar. And so biochar is made from woody waste materials that are reclaimed and turned into this high surface area material that can uptake these contaminants from the environment, increase microbial diversity to break them down into usable forms. And we are productizing this biochar through the use of Biochar Capture Packs, or BCPs. We're deploying these in waterways and lakes to uptake these contamination and increase our biodiversity, both to break down the biochar as well as in the waters. And they're wrapped in all natural materials so that we can readily uptake them and turn them into fertilizers right out of the water. And so we are not just doing short-term impacts through the removal of these contaminants, but also long-term impacts through the use of eDNA or metagenomic analysis. We are looking at the biodiversity of an area and how we can augment that and restore nutrient cycling and the biome of the areas that we're working in, and create fertilizers that do the same in our soils to restore our soils, not for the next season, but for the next 1,000 years. And so we are using this product as a service model to assess this site for contamination and biodiversity needs, deploy our BCPs into the waterway, recover them and create fertilizers, as well as doing environmental impact analysis to look at how we have impacted the waters and the soils of these areas and how we can generate carbon credits from this as well, as we increase the carbon sequestrative capacity of this biochar by 10 to 50 times. And so the total addressable market for prevention of algal blooms is $3.8 billion in 2024, moving up to $5.7 by 2034. And that is likely an underestimate when we look at the impacts of climate change moving forward. Currently, we're looking at a 40% profit margin on our pilot scale development, where we're moving everything by hand. But as we grow and we get larger scale materials, space, and production capacity, if at the same price point we're at now, we're looking at 94% profit margins. There is another competitor in Michigan with biochar filters, but they have some key differences. They're not looking at the whole circularity and the entire impact potential of the use of biochar in these environments. They're also using plastic materials, which have their own host of issues that go along with them. Our current treatments that we use are chemical, and that causes the death of the algal blooms immediately, but continues to degrade the biodiversity and cause more issues down the road. We have many partnerships. I wish I could put them all on here today, but I'd like to talk about a couple of them. Mainly Oakland University, which has given us both indoor and outdoor space, and we are co-collaborating on developing a multidisciplinary environmental analytical analysis capacity. Mike and Not, our grant partners, where we are looking at the uptake of more harmful chemicals such as PFAS, as well as its biodegradation and the ability to turn it into healthy fertilizers and so forth. And progressive companies that we're working on pilot projects throughout the state of Michigan with. We have a diverse skill set on our team. We have from legal to chemistry to genetics, many different skill sets going across our team here, as well as people from across the country and across the world as we continue to develop. Our current plans are to develop our capacity in association with Oakland University to be able to look at all the different ways we can impact our environment, especially as we build biodiversity moving forward into the future. And we are asking for $400,000 to assist in pilot development, streamlining our production capacity to get more of these biochar capture packs in the water and be able to develop the databases needed to look at the types of biochar, the mixes of biochar, and the impacts to biodiversity. We have just been recently named as one of the top 25 clean tech companies to watch in 2025, and are continuing to build greater partnerships across the sustainable space in Michigan. Thank you.